These lizard people have to be stopped.
Originally, the frogs would hop through your garden. The government is trying to make it so they hop on dicks.
Would you let a frog hop on your dick? Stay-at-home parents.
I do not have a lot of experience with the stay-at-home parents.
Are you jealous of stay-at-home parents?
In a way, because if I was a stay-at-home parent, I'd be a fucking sweet one. I would stream.
So you'd neglect your children?
And that's it, yeah. I'd just let them sit shitty diapered in their little crib. And
it would bring stress on you. I'm not saying me. This is hypothetically you. If you got home and the house was still trashed.
Oh, my God. I'd be so pissed.
Would you like to be a stay-at-home parent?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes.
You think you would be good? Well, if you had to parent. Do you even like kids? I guess I don't know this about you.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because, it's a job that you can't quit. It's just, full. There's no sick days. There's no way to get away. It's just boom.
As a parent, you're not allowed any focus on anything else whatsoever.
Really?
Your kids always need you for something. Mm-hmm. Always. And it's the littlest shit. And that's going to piss you off. Mm-hmm. That's when they break that focus.
Can I get a fucking second?
I've learned that don't do anything with too much focus when the kids are around because they need your attention at some point.
I feel like once they get older, it might not be so hard.
Yeah.
But then you have a kid and it's wow, me and my partner don't get the house to ourselves for 20 years,
That's not as bad as you think.
Little breaks in between.
It's easier to sneak off than what you...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially nowadays with video games and YouTube and stuff like that. It's easy to distract kids for 2 or 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
When I was a kid, I would be downstairs on my Xbox playing Counter-Strike, listening to Linkin Park's Meteora.
And you just hear...
No, I wouldn't hear that. Okay. No, I never heard nothing like that.
Your dad hitting it?
No, I never heard that. I mean, they could have been, but I never caught them. Yeah. But
I heard my parents, my mom and stepdad, doing it. I had a CD player in my room, a boombox, I guess, and Korn's Untouchables was in it. And I was like, this shit stops now. And I played I forgot the name of it, but it's dun, dun, dugga, 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 dun, dun, dun. But I just played it and I turned that sucker all the way up. And my mom comes in and she goes, you need to stop making all that noise. And I go, you need to stop making all that noise, Mom.
Oh, God.
End of conversation. She shut the door. I turned it off, went to sleep. Never happened again. And now as a parent, I realize I destroyed their sex life.
Nice. My parents caught me doing it one time.
Oh. With my stepsister?
No.
Okay.
Fuck. They were up 2 stories, and I was in the basement, so there's a lot of space.
Oh yeah, vents though.
Vents got me.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Wow. It's fucking vents.
So say you are a parent, would you have the guts to go in and break it up, or would it matter what sex the child is? If it's your daughter down there, just getting steamrolled, are you gonna go break it up?
Catching a Cleveland steamer. I want to say no, it wouldn't make a difference.
Right.
But I'm not going to know till I'm there.
Right, yeah, I understand.
God, because I don't want to be a cock block, I don't want to go down there and be like, hey, quit fucking.
I guess my main concern with it is are you being safe? So maybe I'll open the door and be like, you better be fucking using protection down there.
I don't want to fling the door open like dick inspection. Let me just check.
Throw a box of condoms down the stairs. This is a rough rider.
What was once mine is now yours.
I would love to be a stay-at-home parent. I think that'd be fun. But I love the kids, and I love to do stuff with them. But then I think, would you send them to school, or would you homeschool them?
See, now that's a whole nother, with COVID, right. It's kind of given me, what do you do?
Right.
I work with, single dads of 2 young girls.
Yeah.
And now that, they can't go to school. You have to just figure it out. What the fuck?
Right.
Dude, those women are all complaining. Listen. Men were out chasing fucking mammoths down with sticks. And then all of a sudden, they're like, we'll get the nuts and the berries. Dude, you put a fucking air conditioner in the office, and all of a sudden it's well, wait a minute, I gotta say. It's no, you fucking don't. Put a sweatshirt on, bitch. You can relax.
But I don't know. I mean, I've heard of such men as being stay-at-home parents, but I
know
feel like that's
several.
like
I know several. Some guys they hear about that and it's like the man's supposed to like. I'm not into like, dude. If you can make a lot of money, babe, let's fucking do this. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I don't care about that.
That's great.
Yeah.
I feel like I could get a routine down, like wake up, get the kids ready, take them, zip around on the John Deere a couple times, get a couple bush lights down before lunch, go get the frickin' Baconator, come back, jump on like games for a little bit, play some Counter-Strike, go get the kids. Like I'd be busy.
You're in charge of cleaning, and then you have to dinner ready when she gets home.
That's
right?
nothing. Dude,
I know.
put the Stouffer's mac and cheese in the microwave, hit 10 minutes, it's done.
When she gets sick of that, though, yeah, think about it. She's providing.
True.
Now you are on point for
You've got the French maid outfit on at that point. I'd have to like step up my cooking skills because I don't know. I don't prepare food.
Okay.
It'd be like spaghetti or eggs. If you want me to cook something,
Right.
spaghetti, eggs, or I'm ordering something. I feel like they would give me a lot of time to catch up on like little projects.
You'd definitely be punching up, I gotta say.
Like-
just from hearing you talk about this.
Like you go,
Like, you're bringing nothing to the table except
Right.
drinking beer
Listen,
and
I'm
riding
gonna
a fucking lawnmower.
it's a John Deere, and I've got a dowel rod on the back of it with the Dale Earnhardt flag. It is
Okay.
a lawnmower of an American man. Build the wall, don't drive into it. Like, I feel like I'd have a lot of time to work on, like, me projects, I guess. Like, you come home, and it's like, you've always wanted to do this little landscaping thing, but we live our 9 to 5 lives. It's like, it's never going to get done.
Right.
Like,
I'm definitely a procrastinator, so I would just wait till I know she's going to be home in like an hour, and then I would just like try to squeeze everything in.
shit!
Like, oh shit, yeah. Throw the laundry in, start doing the dishes, put the chicken in the crock pot or some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Stay-at-home parent. It's a dream lifestyle. I don't think in this go I'm getting there.
oh no, I'm beyond that. And I'm okay with
not
that.
with this vessel.
Right, yeah.
Not with this vessel. It's a rickety old piece of shit. I need something new.
Something well hung.
Something well hung.
I didn't have a stay-at-home parent growing up, so I didn't really get that stay-at-home experience, but I did spend a lot of time with my grandparents. So I feel like that's kind of a similar, like my grandma would pick me up, we'd hang out, we'd get McDonald's and stuff like that, and, you know, we'd play horse. One time I got slapped because I said shit after she beat me at horse. I think it's good it'd probably be good for the kids if it was done right? Like, as long as you're taking care of stuff and getting them socialized, taking them to practice and stuff like that, and just making sure, like, things are good, I'm sure it's a great experience for the kids.
Both my parents worked, but I had an older brother who's 8 years older. So I had a babysitter.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be beneficial to the kid just to have that person on deck, like doctor's appointment,
Right.
practice,
Yeah.
you know, with this, that. Oh, we need to go to the store. Boom, get it done. It's like
Right.
all done by 2:00.
Yeah.
And then you can go get the kid.
Right. You got to think a lot of the things that need to be taken care of are probably easier focused on because of that. Like just setting up appointments and stuff like that. Not having to worry about at work doing that stuff, but just like having the time open to do that.
But at the same time, I feel like with our financial situation of our country, it's like so difficult to do that these days.
I don't think it's difficult. I just think money is being spent a lot differently now. And if you
True.
wanted to do it, you probably could. Yes, I know with inflation and the costs of living and everything that going up, but I think there's still ways that it could probably be done. You know, you'd have to cut down to one beater car and one like car for like a minivan for the wife and kids.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have to be willing to make certain sacrifices. And I just think in our country, no one's willing to make those sacrifices right now, at least not the majority.
Because like the social you want to socialize your kids
Yeah.
and have them like be able to talk to people and understand like all the social cues and not end up like being weird. I've only ever met one person that was homeschooled, and it was like a lot of like, did you have hots for the teacher jokes? Shit, like super easy stuff. I don't know.
That was it. That was the one joke he said every day. Hey, you have the hots for
fuck
teacher?
the teacher,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only joke.
No.